This video is not to cancel anyone. It is to correct behavior. Mwango is not a bad person, but good intention do not erase poor judgment. Charity is not leftovers. Respect is not sarcasm. Gratitude is not guilt. After backlash, Jamaica did not ask for Jesus. They asked for respect. In today's live stream, that I think it is last live stream, the New Year live stream, Mwango tried to explain herself. She said it was as if she was feeling guilty. She said that over 1 year ago, she left Jamaica. She had 2 suitcases of clothes. She claimed that after the hurricane, she instructed a YouTuber named Tino to distribute those clothes to hurricane victims. Let me pause here. Let us be very honest. Those clothes were old clothes left behind over 1 year unused, not purchased specifically for the victim. Jamaicans do not wear second-hand clothes, even if it is charity. If you want to help Jamaicans with clothing, you buy brand new clothes. And you know very well, if you want to identify these are brand new clothes, we have some tags attached there. Some others put some plastics. And with respect, giving old clothes after hurricane is seen as you are dumping what you don't want.
A lot of people were judging me. Oh, D, you're not showing up for Jamaica. They have a hurricane. Why are you not showing up for them? Why are you not there? I'm sorry I wasn't able to travel, but I still showed up. You know, it's only that I don't say everything. But I had a lot of clothes. I think 2 suitcases or more of clothes back in Jamaica. So I asked Kino to donate them because when I'll be back there, it will be good if I would just, show up for other people because they really needed them the most. Unlike me. And he told me, D, this was very good. Those people really needed it, at least, even if there were 2 people who benefited, at least I was kind. At least I showed up.
Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. It's another morning, beautiful morning. We have to thank Almighty Lord because this being the first day of this year, great things have to happen. Let us really appreciate for us seeing this year. Let us be hopeful that this year will be better than last year. Because some people are texting me in my comment section in YouTube asking me that, Max, because we are going to the next year, why can't you do videos about our lifestyle and do away with these analysis video? Let me tell those individuals that this is my job. Content creation is the one sustaining me. You'll never dictate what I'm doing to earn a living. If I've seen this analysis video doing well, why can't I proceed with it? And let me just put this one. For those who will wish to go and watch the lifestyle video, I've made, this being New Year, I've made another YouTube channel that goes by the name Vibe with Lumumba. So if you want to look maybe about my lifestyle, village vlogs, you can just go there, check that channel, and you'll be watching those videos from that end. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this amazing YouTube channel that goes by the name Maxwell Lumumba Africa. Maxwell Lumumba is my name. If you have not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, share this video to other individuals so that they can be liking this video. That being that, let us turn on the notification bell so that anytime, any day I post any video, you people get updated and watch these videos till the end without skipping all those ads. This is a village content creator, a village boy, a shamba boy, where my sustainability I'm depending in this YouTube platform so as to earn a living. Let me be very clear from the beginning. This video is not about hatred. This video is not about jealousy. And this video is not tribal or nationalistic nonsense. This is about respect. This is about accountability. And this is about how influence should be handled, especially when a creator benefits from a community. Today, I want to talk about Mwango, her recent live stream that she did yesterday, because that was the end year live stream and the growing anger coming from Jamaica. Jamaicans were there watching. They raised a lot of questions. So this conversation did not start today. It has been boiling for months, but the live streamed opened wounds that were never healed. Why am I saying this? There is a live stream that Mwango herself did. During that live stream, someone asked a very simple question. What have you done for Jamaica? This is not an insult. This was not hate. This is a reasonable question, especially when you lived in Jamaica, you are hosted by Jamaicans, your content grew in Jamaica, your subscribers grew in Jamaica, but instead of answering the questions calmly, Mwango reacted defensively. You may think that you are doing some project, and when you're called in front of those, maybe those supervisors, you behave now as if you want to defend your proposal on the project. She said words to the effect of, what do you want me to do? Am I Jesus? That statement alone ignited hunger. Why? Because when people open their homes to you, when people feed you, when people host you, when people help you grow your platform, they are not asking to be Jesus. They are definitely asking you to be grateful and respectful. Let me explain something very important. This respect is not always insults. Disrespect is not always shouting. Sometimes disrespect is minimizing people's pain. And the time Jamaica was recovering from Hurricane Melissa, people had lost roofs. We saw a lot of rooftops being taken away by the weeds. Yeah, people lost clothings, no food, livelihood actually changed. People even lost livelihood. Jamaicans were watching. they remembered who benefited from Jamaica, because not every Jamaica may be subscribed to that channel. Those few individuals by then who saw you, they subscribed, they believed in you that come rain, come sunshine, you people will be together. And they asked a very good question: where is Mwango? The only thing you can give them as a feedback: am I Jesus? That alone shows something else. Yeah. So in today's live stream, that I think it is last live stream, yeah, the New Year live stream, Mwango tried to explain herself. She said it was as if she was feeling guilty. She said that over 1 year ago, she left Jamaica. She had 2 suitcases of clothes. She claimed that after the hurricane, she instructed a YouTuber named Tino to distribute those clothes to hurricane victims. Let me pause here. Let us be very honest. Those clothes were old clothes left behind over 1 year unused, not purchased specifically for the victim. This is not emergency relief. This is not disaster response. This is not charity. That is discarding belongings and calling it help, because that is what you want to tell us, that the clothings that you used to wear when you were in Jamaica, the same clothes that belong to you, are the same clothings that you want to give them. You are saying that you have instructed to be given to people that actually were in the disaster. This shows us that Jamaican felt insulted. Many Africans do not understand this, but Jamaicans are very proud people. Jamaicans love themselves. The Jamaicans live in culture. When you see those reggae people, when you see those artists, actually the dancehall artists, all those people, let us not take those people like the likes of Jamaica as dust because they are blacks. Most of them are black. Let us not take that. What is happening here in the village, that we can give out used clothes maybe to children, we can get some Mutumba clothing, yeah? Mutumba clothing, for those who don't know, in Kenya, Mutumba clothing, when somebody tells you Mutumba clothes, those are second-hand clothes. When I say Jamaicans are very proud people, they really love themselves. So, Jamaicans do not wear second-hand clothes, even if it is charity. If you want to help Jamaicans with clothing, you buy brand new clothes. And you know very well, if you want to identify these are brand new clothes, we have some tags attached there. Some others put some plastics. And with respect, yeah, giving old clothes after hurricane is seen as you are dumping what you don't want. You leaving those clothes in Jamaica just say it very clearly that you are trying to leave those clothes so that they can be dumped. So because hurricane came afterwards, now you want to give those clothes that you dumped. That is why a Jamaican elder once brought second-hand clothes to Kenya, not Jamaica. the Jamaican grandpa who brought of second-hand clothing to Kenya. Him being a Jamaican, just let us ask ourselves, why didn't he take those clothing to Jamaican people? Because he is a Jamaican. This is about dignity. And those clothing were shipped to Kenya, to Mura's villa. The Mzee grandpa, Jamaican Mzee grandpa, left those clothing in Mura's villa. By then, Mura actually was in Argentina. Mura himself instructed the old Mzee that leave those clothings there. When I come back to the village, I'll be distributing those clothes. And what happened? Instead of those clothes be given to the needy people, the vulnerables, those clothings, actually, Mura, the family, and the inner cycle chose those clothes. They took those clothes for themselves. What was left afterwards is what some few selected individuals from the community were given. Few selected, yeah? Not everybody. Let us not even call it that are vulnerable or what. That is not the procedure to help the needy people. We have seen how needy people have been helped before. You don't distribute those clothes quietly. Let me just put these, because we have to get to understand the deep root, how Mwango benefited massively from Jamaica. Yeah? Let us talk facts, not emotional. When Mwango arrived in Jamaica, she had approximately 363,000 subscribers. And what happened when she left? She had over 430,000 subscribers. That growth came from Jamaican content, Jamaican hospitality, Jamaican collaboration, Jamaican audiences. Even when you try to look at her moderators, especially, we have those standard moderators, we have the managing moderators. Yeah? The likes of Doreen Small from Portmore, Jamaica. That is one of a moderator. Another one is Johnny B. Good, Jamaican diaspora in Canada. Jamaica career, actually they have carried this channel. During this period, Jamaicans need to be appreciated very well, because they play big part in that YouTube channel. Leaving that aside, even in yesterday's live stream, a lot of Jamaicans are there. You can see even in the comment section, yeah? From Jamaica, the beautiful flag of Jamaican people. God bless Jamaicans. Let us talk about something else. Let us now talk about Esther Campbell, because these really matters. The way Mwango herself, she has said that Esther is a Jamaican. Okay, for those who maybe they can't even remember Esther. Esther, she's a Jamaican YouTuber. She lives in a very humble area that maybe in Kenya we call them slums. Yeah. She personally hosted Mwango. She took Mwango around. She supported her emotionally and logistically. Most importantly, the way Mwango said in yesterday's live.
You know, mine was more of destiny. How I got it was just a miracle. You know, Esther Campbell from Jamaica actually, you know, she actually did the application for me. Application is just going online, filling it and all that, you know, and I was lucky to get an appointment. Then I showed up and got the interview done, and then they granted me visa. One of the best things that I like about the US Embassy is you get to know whether you've earned the visa or not immediately before you leave. You know, and it's not tough. Like, the interview is not tough.
Esther was the one who applied for Mwango's US visa. This was admitted in the live stream. Mwango herself acknowledged that we know very well that the Kenyan passport is very weak. Without Esther, the US visa might not have happened. The visa was obtained through the US Embassy in Jamaica. That is not a small help. That is a life-changing access. Yeah? That is a real life-changing access. You know, even Mwango herself she's submitting that she had visited another place, and Esther Campbell took that initiative and called her that you have to go and visit the embassy so that you can do some interview and everything. And Mwango herself had to go to Jamaica and do the interview and everything, and it was very successful. And after that, there was a video online. Now this is what I'm saying about the fallout with Esther. There was a video online showing that Mwango collecting her belongings from Esther's house. Esther was upset. Her tone showed disappointment. Reactors picked it up immediately. After that, actually, I don't know if Esther did away with this content creation, because Esther went silent. Why? Because some people don't shout when hurt, they withdraw. Esther realized that I was used. Let us do some comparison with other African creators. Let us now compare behavior. Look at Wodemaya and Miss Trudy. Wodemaya is a Ghanaian. Miss Trudy, Wodemaya is married to Miss Trudy, a Kenyan. They gave back publicly and privately. They respected Jamaica. They showed gratitude. Look at Ling and Lamp. They gave meaningful support. One being a Nigerian, married to the other side, yeah? That shows how support means. Look at Africa Tigress. She helped during the hurricane. Not 1 year later, not without leftover. The difference is intent and timing. Why do these matter on YouTube Street? This is not just about Mwango. This is a warning to all content creators. If you use people's homes, if you use people's struggles, if you use people's culture, use people's pain, then you must respect them, give credit, show gratitude, be accountable. You cannot benefit silently and respond arrogantly when questioned. This video is not to cancel anyone. It is to correct behavior. Mwango is not a bad person, but good intention do not erase poor judgment. Charity is not leftovers. Respect is not sarcasm. Gratitude is not guilt. After backlash, Jamaica did not ask for Jesus. They asked for respect. And that is the real issue. Let us subscribe to this amazing YouTube channel. This being the first video on 1st January 2026. We are now starting this reaction with a lot of bang. Let us support this YouTube channel. Let us watch these videos to the end. I have a playlist. Let us watch everything in that playlist. That being that, let me take this chance to really appreciate the subscribers, supporters, all the individuals for making this life be realizable. That being that, let me end this video from this. More videos are coming, more facts are coming. Stay tuned. Let us stay tuned. Wagwan. God bless. Goodbye. Let us meet in the next episode. Goodbye.